Hello, friends. Oh, I was on the wrong screen. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Can everybody hear me okay? I think it reverted to my other mic. I'm just checking this real quick. Hold on just a second. Let's see. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hello, hello. Do you have some help during lives? OP asked, do you have some help during lives? Someone behind the camera or on your own? I'm on my own. I'm on my own. As you can tell, I'm a little bit crazed today because I had some things that I had to do before the live. It's a little bit crazy and you can see my phone there. So yeah, it's just me here. I wish I had somebody else to help me. But I do not. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. I am so excited to be here. This was a big week for me, you guys, because I went live with Gina K. Thanks, Jen. Thank you. A little blousy today because it's getting hot here in the Midwest already. It's getting hot. But yeah, it's getting hot. I had a big week. Going live with Gina K was kind of a dream come true for me. On Wednesday, we called it Friends Day Wednesday. I'm just making sure my lights are bright enough for you guys. Friends Day Wednesday was so much fun. And Gina and I shared some masculine cards. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I have a setup that is really kind of nailed down. But you know, sometimes things go wrong, like my mic is not, and I'm gonna zoom in on me for a little bit here. Sometimes things go wrong, right? Because computers, that's just how it is. But I'm gonna brighten myself up here, not too bright because I don't wanna. So last night, the reason why my lights are low is because I was working in here last night because there's a new release today from Simon Hurley and Ranger, and he has some new inks. And this card right over my head, right there, I'm going to be sharing tomorrow in a premiere. I was going to do it today, but I had one other idea that I wanted to use for the Gina K kit to kind of wrap up this week. Connie said she loved Friends Day Wednesday. Thank you, Connie. It was so much fun, you guys. I did plan out that card. Let me just show you the card that I created live with Gina. That's this masculine card. And I just think it is so fun and colorful and happy. And I don't think masculine cards have to be muted and sad. Yes, Barbara, go watch that one. Go watch it. You'll love it. And Gina shared a really cool card too, with a quad. So she used the 4-part postage. I can't remember which master layouts that was, but I shared this one. You can also find all of the details about this on my blog now, meganandrew.com. And if you're new here, Megan has an H and 2 N's, so you can find me everywhere just by Googling Megan Andrew on YouTube, which you're here, on Instagram, and my blog. Okay, so, and then this is the second card that I shared with Gina. This one's a little bit more reserved in terms of colors, but I just think it's really, really nice. And this is the one that I'm going to give to my dad. Thank you, Catherine. Oh, Mindy missed it too. Yes, Mindy's going to catch up on replays at the weekend. It's a really great kit, you guys. And what I love about Gina's kits is that they have something for everyone. So you have this kit has the masculine stuff. This kit has the silhouette stuff that I'm going to be using today. It has the big florals, and I hope you guys watched that video too. Let me just share that one with you. But on reveal night, I shared this card that I created with the 3D embossing folder. Just look at the dimension on that one. And this is a really easy card to create because of all of these products that you can find in the kit. So I mean, there really is something for everyone. You get so many different styles out of one kit, and that's what I love about them. So today I wanted to create with this silhouette, and I just think this silhouette stamp is really pretty. Gina's really known for her silhouette designs. She does amazing things with them, really amazing things. So I wanted to take this card. So this is where I tell you, you don't always have to go outside of your box every single time. So this card I created with this Master Layouts die. Let me just show you that here. This is Master Layouts 15, okay? So I'm gonna be grabbing the Sending Flowers bundle because I love this texture that comes from that stamp. I think this bundle is fantastic because I love coloring these and I love the sentiments, but this is like almost worth it to me right now. I just want to use this all the time. But my idea was I can take this card here, do the same design, but instead of tools, I can use those silhouettes on this 3-part postage. So that's what we're gonna do today. And you guys can help me to decide because I did not create this card already. You guys can help me decide what colorway I'm going to use because, you know, I don't have it planned out and I kind of like that. Hello, Michelle Holbrook from Kentucky. That is my home state. I am from Campbell County in northern Kentucky. So let me know where you're from, Michelle. Nice to see you here. And if you're new here, give me a little hello. Maybe you found me on Gina's channel this week. And for that, I am so grateful that you came over to take a chance on me. So Master Layouts 15 is what I'm going to be starting with. I mean, let's be honest, I love all the Master Layouts, but 15 is a really good one because of these circles. I created a little tag with this cog circle. You have the stitch circle, you have this kind of fatter rectangle, then you have this that cuts out around the 3-part postage, then you have the individual postage stamp. So thank you, Mary Ann, for that reminder for everyone to hit the thumbs up. Love it. So couldn't be any easier to cut these out. I'm gonna grab my little Intri-Cut mini. Oh, Michelle's in Lexington. I went to UK, so I know. I lived in Lexington for 5 years. I was on the 5-year plan. That's okay. I did change my major though, so I was pre-med. Little known fact about me. I was a bio major, wanted to be a doctor my entire life. Was an A+ student my whole life. And then I got to university. I took my first chemistry class. It was probably Chem 102 that I got to Chem 102 and the labs, right? And I got a C. And I had that moment, like the Jessie Spano moment where I'm never gonna get into med school. There's no way that I can do this. How am I gonna, if I get a C in Chem 102, how am I gonna do this? And that was my, that was the moment where I decided that, and I hated my bio lab too. I hated my bio lab. So that was the moment I decided that I needed to change my major to interior design. And from then on, it was a 4-year program once I got into that. Carrie's asking a question. Question, is this going to be the same card you made on the live with Gina? No, totally different card, Carrie. I'm using that card that this card that I just shared. I shared this on Gina's live, but I didn't create it on the live. But I am using this card as inspiration because I had the idea to create a similar design, but using the silhouette stamp set. So we're gonna go with that one. Yes, Nikki, I'm so glad somebody knows what I mean when I say my Jessie Spano moment. That's the best episode of Saved by the Bell. And can I just tell you, who else in here, please give me a little heart if you were a Saved by the Bell fan like me, because, you know, I came of age in the 90s. And so Saved by the Bell was like, I looked up to them. I really did. I still, like, when I see posts from like Mark Paul Gosselaar or something, I still like pay attention to them. What are they up to? What are they doing? What are they doing? Because, oh, he was so hot. Okay. Laura said my daughter was also a bio major and changed to ultrasound. She was going to be a vet. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. There, you know, you can choose your major and then go into pre-med, and maybe I chose the wrong one. I don't know. It could have all been different, but I think I ended up here with you guys today on this Friday. So it was the right move, right? It was the right move. Yes, Nikki, I'm an 83 baby, Nikki, so we're not far off. I know, I'm such a youngster. Oh, and Jen loves Saved by the Bell. Oh yes, I loved the college days too, Jen. Yeah, I watched those too. Yes. Oh, see, I didn't get into Grey's Anatomy, Carrie, but it was 90210 for me. 90210. That was one of mine. Okay, so do you guys know that Gina has a new grip mat? This is the Patterns 2 grip mat. So you have a really cool geometric, see that triangle geometric? And then you have a houndstooth. And the houndstooth was what I used to get that amazing pattern on this card, which I think looks so good. Oh, Carrie, that's okay. We can still be friends. I have lots of friends who are older than me, so that's cool. Okay, so on this card, I'm thinking vertical, okay? Now, I have my Simon Hurley inks over here. Let me just give you a little peek of what I'm sharing tomorrow. I'm so excited. I need to put them aside because they're just distracting me because the colors are so pretty. So I'm so excited for Simon to have new inks and brushes. So I'm going to schedule a premiere for that for tomorrow. So if you guys are able to join me, I'm going to keep it to the exact same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to set up my premiere today. And if you want to come and chat with me when that video premieres, I would love for you guys to do that. I'm trying to find my magic stuff. Where did it go? Hold on. Temporary pause. Oh, it just fell down. It's masking magic, and it just fell down in my thing. So yeah, it would be awesome if you could join me because I really want to show you guys. I want you to see how amazing his new inks are. They're called Stellar inks. So fun. So fun. So let me give you a little tip, and I shared this in my live with Gina the other day. I ran out of Masking Magic strips, but I still have a sheet of Masking Magic paper. So what I'm doing is I am cutting it into strips, but I'm making sure that I'm cutting it across this score line. And the reason for that is that it's going to be really easy for me to take off that backing. So by cutting it this way into 1/4 inch strips, I'm just trying to line this up here. Then it's going to be really simple for me just to do this and pull off that backing. Okay, so I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have to cut 6 because we are going to cover all the sides and these 2 lines here. And I want to have those nice clean lines. I don't know if you guys saw my reel from the other day where I pulled off the Masking Magic to do the reveal on my grid. Oh my gosh, it's such a satisfying thing when you pull off your Masking Magic and you have this beautiful clean line next to your gorgeous blended colors. It is so good, you guys. So go over to Instagram and check out my reel if you haven't already. It's been a very popular reel because I think everybody can relate to that feeling of like nailing it, right? Okay, thanks, Connie. Oh, retirement. That sounds awesome. But I like what I do, so I like what I do. It's okay. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Masking Magic strips and I'm just going to line them up. Now, as I said in the live with Gina the other day, you can see underneath the Masking Magic, it's just a little tricky for me to hold it to where I'm not covering it up in the camera. You can see underneath the Masking Magic to cover up to make sure it's nice and straight. You can also use those holes. Do you see there that where the Masking Magic is covering up those postage holes? It's even, right? And you can tell if it's not even if one hole is covered a lot more. Hey, Tracy Jenkins, nice to see you. I know Masking Magic is so good, right? You never have to worry about it ripping anything. It's just great stuff. Okay, there's that one. That looks nice and even. You know what? And if it's not even, it's going to be okay. We're not going to stress because it's Friday and I have a party to go to tonight. Now, it's an Episcopal church party, but you know, it's still a party. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. And then I'm going to cover up these areas here. I'm going to trim these in half because I don't need these to be as long. So might as well save my masking magic if I can. Oh, Marietta, thank you so much. I really loved the cards that I made with Gina's kit so far. And hopefully we all like the card that I'm making right now. let's hope I can, what will this be? I made a tag and 3 cards so far. So we'll call that 4 projects. So hopefully we're going to be 5 for 5 here with this one. Okay. So now my postage stamp is masked off. Now I'm going to put these in the bin, which my bin is all the way across the room because I emptied it last night and left it there. Okay, can you guys tell that my husband's out of town? Because this is how it is. This is how it is today. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is start at the top, but I want you guys to help me. I want you to help me with some colors. I'm just seeing here. It is such a really good kit. Okay, so with colors, should we go for warms or cools? So with warms, I kind of did this before. So I'm thinking that maybe we should go with the cools. So let me pull out a couple of options for you. All of my Gina K inks are right here in my desk drawer, which I love because while I'm creating, if I want to switch it up, then I can do that. So powder blue is a gorgeous one. Ocean Mist, Blue Lagoon. I don't want to go too dark because I do have black going on top of it, and I want to add a little bit of texture too. Oh, you don't know how many postage cards I've messed up helped watching one of your videos. That's amazing. I'm so glad that helped you. Yeah, just be patient with it, and I would say cover everything up. Whatever you don't want to be touched with ink, just cover it up. So I'm using a post-it note here to do that. Mindy says yes to the cools. What do you guys, how do you feel about these? Because I want to bring in powder blue instead of all the teals. And I think that that could be good. Or I could do, like Applemint at the top. So we have a little bit of green. I don't know if I've ever used Applemint actually. I have grass green too. So I don't know. What do you guys think? That could be actually quite nice, the Applemint. Okay. And then of course I'm going to grab Gina's Obsidian ink as well. Those are good colors, right? I think Applemint would be a good one. Okay, so we're going to start by blending. So I'm just going to put all my product aside because I just need my blending brushes, my ink stand, because we all need an ink stand. Okay, and I did link everything below. So if you want to check out the new kit, the links are listed below in the video description by hitting the More button. Okay, so let's put Applemint. Yeah, so E. Miller says Applemint. Look, I haven't used it because it's not even open. Do you guys like Applemint? Is that one of your faves? It's kind of like a minty color, isn't it? Minty, appley. Let's just see what it's like. Let's see. And you know what? I might try it on some scrap paper first, just to see what I think. Yeah, so let's do these 3. I'm gonna try to put those closer there. And let's give this a little test. Now, I have lots of greeny green on my blending brush. So we're gonna try to get some of that off. Yes, shout out to the ink stand. We all love it. I don't think Brienne is here because she's probably on someone else's live, but she makes a great product that so many of us rely on, right? Okay, so let's see what Applemint looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it's just a nice light green. Look at that. Yeah, let's go with that. I say yes. I say yes to Applemint. Okay, here we go. Praying that everything is straight on here. I'm going to start by blending up this top. So if you missed me saying this earlier, the grip mat is not just a grip mat, but a stamp as well. So you get two patterns on one side and then the flat stamp surface on the other side. And so I'm using the flat side here to hold down my die cut so that I can blend it. Really, really awesome use of like a double duty product. And this is Gina's second one. So I highly recommend this one. For me, the houndstooth alone does it for me. I love a houndstooth. So fun fact, when I was designing hotels, I designed a lot of like Hiltons and Hyatts, and they love kind of menswear fabric. And so a houndstooth was one of my most used fabrics because houndstooth is very like menswear. And I guess that's why I love it. I don't have a code for the inkstand. No, Catherine, I do not. Text Brienne. See what she's up to. Send her in. No, I love her. She doesn't. She's busy enough. She's a busy lady. Don't send her in. Okay, so what I can do after this, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to move this to my Misty and then do that later. So I'm going to mask off for the middle one now. I have some more of these. No, I'm going to get a clean one. So just a little warning. You can use these over and over again, but I would say do not mix warm and cool colors because some of that Applemint will be on this Post-it. And because of the chemicals in the Post-it and the adhesive and all of that and the colors in it, all of those colors are not going to soak into the Post-it fully. So there's going to be a little bit on the surface. So for instance, if you're using green on your Post-it and then you go to ink blend in red, it's going to pick up a little of that green and you'll see some muddiness in your color. So I would say if you're going to switch Post-its, always make sure you're using cool colors or warm colors. Don't mix the two. Oh, good job, Catherine. Oh, Catherine has an inkstand coupon code. It's their SCT20 will save you 20%. Is that right, Catherine? That's amazing. 20% off an inkstand. So this is the mini. I was also really excited that the new Simon Hurley inks fit in my regular pad inkstand too. So you'll be able to see that in my video tomorrow. Be sure to click the bell icon here on my channel to turn on notifications, and you'll get a little pop-up when I go live, well, when the premiere starts tomorrow. And then I'll just chat with you for a few minutes. It's going to be, I don't think it'll be that long. I haven't edited it yet, but it should only be like a 20-minute video. So stop your chores for a second, get your second cup of coffee, and join me at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon. That's awesome. Oh, SCT 15. Thank you, Catherine. It's SCT 15 for that code. Okay, so that one was sea glass. We did Applemint and sea glass, and next we're going to go to powder blue. I am going to get my nails done after this because it's funny because in the winter my nails don't grow very much, so I can like stretch out how long it takes me to get them done. And so I scheduled my nail appointment for like next Saturday so that I was ready for Crop and Create delivered paper crafting. And my nails have grown so much in these last couple of weeks that I can't wait till next Saturday. It's killing me. So I'm gonna have to go after this live and have them take off the powder, and I think I'm just gonna get a gel nail polish until next week. Just something to hold me over because I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle it. They're too long, I can't do anything. Okay, so going in with powder blue here. Again, I'm keeping my blend quite light because I'm going to be adding that texture to the top with a stamp, and I want the colors to stick out. I'm not going to put my colors away just yet, but I am going to wipe off my desk. Yeah, mine don't rattle, Carrie. So make sure you got the right one. I think this one is, it doesn't say. It doesn't say, but I guess it's the mini square one. Yes, Gina's ink colors are awesome. They are so good. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my Misty, and you can use this in your Misty. All you do, take out your magnets, and then take out your foam pad, and you can pop this in. Now, when you pull it off your desk, it might pull off your paper, but that's okay. We can stick it back on. And just get this situated either in the bottom or the top, like so. Push everything back down. And then I'm gonna place this here. Now this stamp has been used quite a bit, so I don't have to prep it. Oh, that's a good point, Nikki. So Nikki said, thank you, Nikki. I'm gonna pop that up. So Nikki said, make sure you're putting the lid and pad in the correct spot. So the lid goes on the side with this. Lid goes over there. Pots go on the side without anything. So good, very good point, Carrie. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so this is ready to go. I'm using the same color. Now on this one, I used a light brown. I think Sandy Beach is what I used because it gave it that little bit of grungy effect. Can you see the texture that it adds there? It gives it that grungy effect, but I don't want that here. I just want the same color. I think this is gonna look really good. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. What I am gonna do is make sure that this is clean. So I added that ink, but I'm wiping it off because I want to make sure it is fully clean. Because after a live, sometimes and I clean everything and I put it away, I may have forgotten. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. 74 people here on a Friday. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's pop this down, and I'm gonna get, ooh. Oh, that's cool, but there's a bubble. We got a bubble. But you know what? Sometimes if there is a bubble, it actually can still look okay. It's almost a little distressed looking. Let me see if that went in. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm okay with that. Just having that little bit of a lighter area doesn't bother me at all. And I'm going to be stamping over it with black. So I really hope that that works out. Okay, next I'm going to go in with sea glass, and we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to move my stamp instead of moving anything below. Thank you, Jen. So how many of you guys ordered Gina's kit? Just let me know in a heart emoji or a thumbs up. Did you order Gina's kit, and are you patiently awaiting your tracking information? So many great products, and especially the new embellishments. I need to order those because they must not have been here when they sent my kit, so I didn't get them, and I'm really excited about those. I'm gonna make sure I push this down all the way. Oh, there we go. That looks so good in sea glass, doesn't it? Okay, last, we are going to go to Applemint. Okay, I love when like I have an idea in my head and it's turning out okay. Amy says, ordered the kit and it is in transit. That's awesome. You must have ordered really quickly, Amy. Allison said, always order her kits. Oh, Carrie said it shipped immediately. You guys were on, you were like fast on that button, I bet, on reveal night. Yes, and I know that Gina K's team works really hard to get those out the door, and it takes a while because so many people love those kits, my goodness. Okay, you saw my Masking Magic pulled up there with the stamp, but it was really easy to just push it right back down in place. If that happens to you, just, you know, and you can't get it back really easily, just pull it up and line it back up with your blended line there. Okay, let's see how Applemint does. Oh, that looks good. I think this is going to be really pretty, you guys. So as much as I want to take off this masking magic right now, we still have a few more steps to take. That's a really pretty color combination, right? Love it. All right, I can cover up my colors right now. Cannot say that. Tracy said she missed the live with Gina. She was driving back from the hospital. Yes, you have a lot of things to watch. So does Mindy. My friend Mindy has some catching up to do too. Oh, Jen's doing the Pink Fresh Studio class this weekend. Is that the masculine cards class? I think. Yes, I think it is. Oh, Amy, you ordered it after watching the live. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to bring in the Celebrate You silhouette stamp, and this is found in the new Floral Fix card kit. You can find that linked below. And if you missed like what's in the kit, that was all in my reveal night video where I shared the 3D floral card. But so many amazing things in this kit, you guys. This is just one of them, and I just think it's beautiful. My idea here is to have a little scene that kind of travels up through this postage. Hey, Jenny G, nice to see you. Oh, Amy's doing the Pink Fresh event, so you have a friend. You have a friend, Jen. Okay, I haven't used this stamp yet, so what I'm going to do is take my gum eraser. This is like a big gum eraser from my days in design school. I still have half of it, broken half. I used to have both halves, and I'm sure the other one's here somewhere, but I don't know where. And then if I ever lost it, though, I would be really sad. What my plan is, and I'm just going to lay it out because nothing's going to overlap. So let's try to lay it out. I like those big flowers. I kind of wanted to have something different in every panel, but part of me thinks it might be cool to have panels overlap. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? So I could do that, and I could do this branch hanging down here. I really wanted a butterfly in there, but this butterfly is big. That one is big, big. So what we might need to do are these little dragonflies and tiny butterflies kind of fluttering around. So this was my plan, is to do a scene, but you'll have it kind of cut up by the postage sections. Let's see, one more here. Oh, fun, Jenny G. Jen Shirkus is an amazing instructor if you haven't already created with her before, so I am sure you will love that. Okay, so these flowers look really good here with that, and I can put my dragonfly there. This branch has the bird in it and it's hanging down, and then I can just fit that butterfly in up there. What do you guys think? Do you think that would be good? Maybe I should pull this one down a little bit. No, I think that fits really, really well. Okay. My bird is just in. I think that is good. I might pull my dragonfly off to the side so that he's just coming in and tilt that butterfly up a little bit. I think so. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys. If I get this wrong, then all of the blending that I've done, kind of goes to waste. But you know what? We have to take a chance sometimes and just trust our gut. Trust your gut and just go with it. And you know what? If it doesn't work, then I'm out a piece of paper and a little bit of time. It's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. Barbara said looks good in her eye, and Barbara's got a good eye. So I'm gonna go with Barbara's eye. See what we have here. Now Gina, I believe, is going live with Jennifer today. Can somebody confirm that? Did somebody put their notifications on for that? But I believe they were going to go live today to give you more ideas. They're going to do a tag team, which is always so much fun. I know Carissa Wiley is live today as well. She always shares some amazing things. I don't want to ink up more than I have to, because then I'll just be wasting my amalgam ink, and I don't want to do that. I'll probably stamp this a couple of times to make sure it's nice and dark. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be brave. Just go for it. Okay, do that one again. Oh, it's so much further apart than I thought it was. Okay, let's keep going. We might be able to fit something else in there. Maybe more butterflies. I hope it's going to be cool, because I really had this in my head all week. All week I had this in my head, and when Gina and I had talked about what we were gonna do on Wednesday, and we came up with the masculine idea, I thought, okay, I'll shelve this one and I'll use this one on Friday. And so I've been waiting all week to make this card for you guys live. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe my bird needs to be a little bit darker. Come on, birdie. And I probably need to, it's probably time to re-ink my amalgam ink too, I would say. It's probably about that time. So, add to cart, right? Okay, Jennifer moved her live to 4 p.m. Okay. Was that with Gina or on her own? Okay. Now, if you need to like do an individual image separately, I would say just stamp that one image and press it down to get it nice and dark. You can push directly on that single image. That's perfect. Okay. Right. So, is there any place we think might need something else? So maybe right here, we could do another dragonfly, like they could be flying next to each other. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? I'm just going to wipe this off really quickly just so I don't get any amalgam ink on my hands or anywhere else. Do you guys all have Gina's postage sets for master layouts? Because if not, you should definitely check those out. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off and take that one off. I love the branch hanging down. That's just so pretty. And then I might add a little dragonfly there so that they're together, just to fill in that little gap. Oh, it's on her own. Thank you, Layla. Oh, so Carissa and Jennifer both live at 4. That happens. I'm always in the car and watch Carissa in the car. I don't know if you guys, I know a lot of you go on live, and I usually say hi to her and then I'm silent for a long time because I'm driving my kid to her, her private writing lesson. But today I canceled it because I'm solo and it would be a lot for me to do that and then get the dog walked, get the kids fed, and then get ready to go out to this event. So we canceled it. Okay, what do you guys think? Amy, amalgam ink is like a hybrid ink, yes. So you can use it to with your alcohol markers. It takes a while to dry, so if I would touch this right now, I would smear it. So I will not be touching that black ink. Are you guys ready for me to do this reveal? Oh, it's so good, Tracy. Yes, Marianne said she'll switch between the two live streams. Here we go. Deep breath, deep breath. Hopefully everything's straight and oh, that is so cute. Look. Oh, you guys. How pretty is that? That's really cool. What I love about it is I love the texture. I love the blending and then that added texture behind it. It's just something now I want to do every single time. I don't know if I can blend these now without adding that little bit of texture. And this is still available. This is from one of Gina's past kits. It's called Sending Flowers. The card that I created with this one, let me show you. It keeps falling down off the top, but I don't know if you remember that card that I did in a live stream with Olo markers. So that is this. I also did the tulips before, but I sent that card out, and I just love this stamp set. I just think it's like, but the sentiments are also very beautiful, and so highly recommend the Sending Flowers bundle. That is so cool, you guys. So I'm gonna let that set aside. Yeah, I wish we had a sound effect. I don't even think I have the ooh. I have the applause. Should I do that one? Yay, applause. I don't know if, oh, my sound effects are muted. There we go. Let's try it again. There we go. I love how I gave myself an applause. Hooray. Okay, so there's that. And I think that that's great. Now we have to come up with an idea for what colors to go behind it and around it. I also have another idea using a die that I have not used before from Master Layouts. And let me show you which one that is. Just got to get to it. Now, this is Master Layouts 14. So I just used 15. This is 14, and I have never used this. But here's my idea, because I never knew what to do with it. It's a little bit frilly for me and for my like kind of clean style, but there's always a way we can use it, my friends. Now, I have my paper behind me, my Gina K paper, and you know, I'm a sucker for the teals, so I'm gonna grab sea glass, because what I could do here is put sea glass behind that. And then I want to put it on a white card front. So I'm using Scrapbook and Cards Today's, where is my white? Right here. Scrapbook and Cards Today's 80-pound white cardstock. The most beautiful cardstock for blending. I have to tell you, on that Simon Hurley video that I'm sharing tomorrow in a premiere, oh my gosh, that ink with his new brushes goes on this cardstock like butter. It got the most amazing blend. I was so impressed. Okay, so what I want to do is take the coordinating die for this one. I have so many products over here now. Okay, so this is Master Layouts 15, and that is this one here. And I am just going to cut out this panel in sea glass. Always a favorite color. Yes, Gina's Master Layouts are great. Great, great, great. Did I miss anything? Yeah, Michelle gave me a clap. Thank you, guys. I obviously need to get more of those, right? I don't have that many on here. I have a bicycle horn. I don't think we need that. No, I don't think we need that. Or a glockenspiel. I don't know why you would ever use a glockenspiel, but you know. Okay. Let's grab our Intri-Cut mini again. And if there's anything I missed, because I know I missed a lot before putting those on my list, I will add them right after the live before I eat lunch and fix my nails. I'll get that list updated. I'll take pictures of my card. And then I'll go sort myself out. Okay, so there's that. And there's that. Looks so pretty up against that cardstock. So that's going to be our side panel. So just like this card, we're going to have that on the side. Now, here is my idea. I want to have this on a patterned background, but this time I'm going to do white on white. So before I stamped a tone on tone with that houndstooth to make it a really nice masculine card, this time I want to do a tone on tone white. And tone on tone with white means that you're adding some kind of pattern, whether you add embossing powder in white so that you have that tone-on-tone effect with the shiny white embossing powder on white cardstock, or you can do a raised layer of white. So that's what I'm going to do here. I am going to take an extra piece of cardstock and I am going to cut out some of these. So I'm going to kind of place them maybe in thirds. So I'll have one here, one coming up down from the top, and one coming from the side. And I have to grab my big die cutting machine for this one, which I don't love to do, but you know, it might be time for me to get something that like the big electronic one. I don't know, just so I don't have to move it. And I do have a new magic mat too, which is down here, but for right now my magic mat is done. It is spent, it is done. It has been worked to the end of its life. So I'm just going to use my cutting plate here. And it's done its duty. I'm going to retire it today, I think, because I have a new box from scrapbook.com down here of just stuff that I ordered for, you know, the last thing you ever want to order and spend money on are like things that you absolutely need, like plates. But you got to do it. Okay, so look how pretty this is. And I'm just going to put the little bits on the floor here, so no judgment. Question, says Connie, do you have a playlist with all of your Gina K videos? I do, Connie. So if you go to my channel and you go to my playlist, you'll find a Gina K playlist, and all of my cards are in one spot. Now let me show you about what this is going to look like. Do you see that? So we're going to glue that on top of that white, and it's just going to give us this amazing texture. It's going to be so pretty. Yes, rest in peace, Magic Mat. I should write it an obituary. You did such a great job. Oh, speaking of that, I can't believe I didn't share this yet. This is a great time to tell you about this. I think I downloaded it. Yes, I did. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me add this to the video. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Here we go. Monday, I'm going to be live on the scrapbook.com YouTube channel, and the timing, what is the timing? I think it's 11 a.m. my time. Yes, 12 noon Eastern. I'm going to double check. It's already scheduled. So I'm going to be posting this today to my Instagram story so that you have that link. And I'm going to be posting it in YouTube in the community tab. So I'll create a post there so that you guys have the link. But you can come and chat with me while you watch me create the cutest strawberry card ever that has a little hidden message, and it's a gatefold. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I'm so excited, and it's been a while in the making because I actually created the video like last month, but I was just waiting for the timing, you know, to get the timing from scrapbook.com. But I hope you guys will put that on your calendar for Monday. So I will give you all the details about that. So watch my Instagram feed, watch my YouTube posts as well. It is fun. Thank you, E. Miller, 12 Eastern. I thought so. Yeah, they usually do their premieres and lives at 11 my time, 12 Eastern. So that's perfect. I'm so excited. So if you subscribe to the scrapbook.com YouTube channel, be sure to, you know, turn your notifications on for that. I adore strawberries too. And Barbara, I am so proud of this card. And I had so much fun creating it and the video. And it was one of those cards where I just had the idea and I knew which set that I wanted to use, and everything turned out exactly the way that I had wanted it to look. So yes, please check that out on Monday. And I'll be there in the chat answering any of your questions. We'll chat it up. It's going to be so fun. Just a fun card, and some really great techniques too. So I'm going to be stamping, I'm going to be die cutting, I'm going to be creating an interactive card. So lots of fun ideas that you can take away for any card. Okay, so I cut 3 of those, you guys, and I'm going to put this back here. I I don't think I've ever done this with a Gina K die cut here. I know white on white is something I love to do. I've done it in some of my SCT classes before because it's just so fun. You can do this with words too. If you want to add words to your background to make it, you know, look really textural and lovely. And then it kind of like incorporates your word that you use for your sentiment in there too. Oh my goodness, Gina K is here. Hello, Gina. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing right now, but I'm really excited about it. Super excited. I also want to let you guys know that Gina is up on the SCT blog today, and she's sharing information about the brand new Connect Blue gigantic bottle. And I can't get this one, so I'm going to grab this one. There's a new big bottle of Connect Glue. So if you need to refill, everything is clogged up right now in my life. I need some glue, guys. I need some glue. Everything's clogged. I don't know how that happened overnight, but it did. I might have to grab a needle. Yes, I think I do. So be sure to check that out on the SCT blog. And luckily my needles are right here to the right of me. Here we go. Stick that in. Oh, and I just pushed my tip in. Gosh, that happens too. I am so rough with my things, so we're just going to use it like this. And I'm just going to dab. If that ever happens to you, you can take your tip back out and just put it back in place. I've done it once or twice before because I think I pushed too hard. Because I'm rough. I'm rough with my toys. Okay, and I'm just putting little dots of glue because you don't want to over glue this or else you're going to see those kind of shiny glue. I mean, this is clear glue, right? But you can still see the sheen. And I don't want to see the sheen. I think that's good. Oh, thank you, Gina. Oh, Gina, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, I will always take glue. Goodness knows we use it, right? Goodness knows we use it. We were talking about your kit, Gina, and everyone loves it. And I just love how it just has something for everyone. Lots of different design ideas, male, female, everybody cards, everyday cards, anything you could ever want is in this kit. Look how pretty that is with white on white. I'm in love with that. Okay, this one I'm going to scooch over a little bit because I want a little bit, kind of like a 1/4 inch of separation in between the two. So I don't have to put them so close. This is another thing you can do. It's just kind of put the glue on the back on your finger and just tap. And that's a great way to not get too much glue on. Now you will, you know, get your fingers kind of sticky, but you won't have glue seepage. Nobody wants that. I've seen Mindy use a craft mat and put actual glue on the mat and kind of drag her die cut through too, which I thought was really clever. So I always have baby wipes right behind me in an OXO baby wipe bin, which it saves my life. I actually have the OXO baby wipe bin from my son, so it just got reused here in my craft room. But it's just a bin that has a closing lid that seals so that your baby wipes don't dry out. And it looks a lot nicer on your desk than the bag, the baby wipe bag, you know? Look how pretty that is. I love that. And Gina, I think you missed it, but look at what we did. Isn't that so pretty? I just took my idea from one of my masculine cards and kind of went with it to create this silhouette card. Love it. Okay, just getting our 3rd die cut on here because I love things in 3s and 5s. And we already have our trio of postage there. Okay, I think I have glue everywhere here. Leave it to me to have a glue blowout live on camera. I have to say, my husband, he's away. He's in the UK at the moment to visit his mom. And he watched our live stream, Gina. It was so cute. He was like, you guys did a really good job. He was like, it seemed like everybody really liked what you made. I was like, yes. So he's already seen his Father's Day card, though. That's the only bad thing. He saw it, right? So I might have to come up with a different design. Won't be hard with that stamp set, but you know, just have to take some time to do that. Now, I love this. That's the full A2 size. Hey, Mindy. Yes. Mindy, I was talking about how smart it is that you take your die cuts and you kind of like rub them through glue on a mat, on a craft mat, because you're a smarty pants. And I think that's very clever. Okay, so here's what we've got. This is an A2 size, but on my previous card, so that's what that would look like. Or I can cut this panel down with my die cuts using one of the Master Layouts dies, and I can put a color around it. So for instance, let's see what I have. I have blue sky. Ooh, what colors do I have here? I have green. I have jelly bean green. So that's what that would look like if we did kind of jelly bean green around it. Obviously that would be a little bit smaller. So what do you guys think? Do you like having the frame around it or do you not? I have ocean mist, which is pretty, and I have blue sky too, which is a little bit different than powder blue, but you know, it would still look pretty. There's ocean mist, a little bit different than sea glass. What do you think? Do you like the frame? Do you not like the frame? Oh, Gina likes it. Gina likes green or blue better. What do you guys think? Green, jelly bean green or the blue? And then we'll cut this panel down. I'll use another Master Layout die to do that. Allison likes the frame. Okay, Brenda says white on white. Gina likes a black frame. Oh, are we gonna go black? Oh, Gina, I don't have your black. I'm gonna have to pull out some black. You know what? I have like SCT event black cardstock here. Just waiting for its moment. Oh, Cynthia says blue. Now look, guys. So Gina's saying black. We all know how Gina feels about black. That is pretty. I like the blue too. But I don't know, there's something about the green that's really nice as well, really fresh. Hey Barb, and you did order Gina's kit. I know, everyone's so excited for it to arrive. Shar says green, Gina says black, Bina says green. I'm feeling green too. Carrie says black. Oh, Amy says green. I feel like it's green, you guys. I feel like we gotta go green. Now, on this card, yes, that's the frame that I used. This is from Master Layouts 14, so that is this one here. And it's gonna give me a frame that's I think that's a quarter of an inch around. Okay, Janice says green too. Oh, guys, okay. We're designing on the fly here. So that's gonna pull in my die cuts by about that much, okay? And it's gonna give us that stitched edge too. I'm gonna just adhere that there and adhere this one here. I think this card is gonna be a stunner. I really do. I just thought this morning, I thought, what can I do on that background? Instead of stamping, that would be a tone on tone effect. And this is what I came up with, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, let me bring the big guy up. Gina, don't be mad. I don't have the Intri-Cut. Don't be mad at me. I use the Intri-Cut at SCT headquarters though. I use it there. I don't know if you guys remember, if you were in our card event, I was creating on the fly, you know, with these parameters that Catherine gave me. And I was trying to do a gatefold and do this tricky shaped card. And I couldn't get the cardstock through. and I couldn't get the wheel to turn, and I was so stressed out just trying to get this die cut through the Intri-Cut. I was so under pressure during that live. Oh my gosh, it was so stressful. Oh wow. So look at what this does. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but it completely makes it look like a finished design. So it cuts that die cut right along those stitching edges. Can you see that? Amazing. Amazing. I'm really impressed by that. Super gorgeous. So, you know, try this technique. Try, this is from Master Layouts. Which one is this? Yeah, this one is 14. So I'm just using 14 and 15 today. I've never used this one, but what a great idea to use it on this background to just create that texture. It's amazing. I'm so excited about this card. Can you guys tell? And then my trimmer, because now my desk is completely covered with everything. What did Mindy say? Gina's our fairy godmother. She has the magic wand. What did she say? I'm not mad, but I can fix that. Gina, I don't ask for anything. You know that. I don't want to ask for anything. I'll just sit here and thank you. I do like using it when I'm in the SCT studio though. It's nice to use up there. Okay. So there's my A2 card front. Oh man, it is so fresh. So pretty, you guys. So pretty. Do you know what? This is something that drives me insane. I cut my card folded panels on a big cutter, like a big rotary cutter, and it never cuts it correctly. So I have to use my guillotine to cut off this tiny little, but look how great that is. Like Gina's trimmer just cut off that teeny tiny little sliver, like a 32nd of an inch. That's all it needed, I think. Yep, perfect. And then my tape runner is here. All right, and then I'm going to put my green panel on here. We're just going to figure out our sentiment before we are done. Oh, I have to tell you guys something funny too. So when I went to photograph my card from Tuesday night's reveal, I always take, you know, a little box. I have these boxes from Michael's, love them. They're by the checkout, and this is what I put my embellishments in. And then I can put a label on top. So these are the micro disco ball sequins. I just haven't labeled them yet. And I took my little box in of my micro disco ball sequins to my sunroom where I photograph all my projects, because I have like 3 sides of sun. And I did something and moved in some way and dropped a bunch of micro disco ball sequins on the floor. And at the time, I just couldn't. I was, you know, rushing to probably do school pickup or do something, you know, and I didn't have the time to pick all of them up. So I picked up what I could, and I thought I'll just pick the rest up when I get back in there. And so all week I've just been going and picking up like 20 at a time of the micro disco ball sequins, because I absolutely refuse to vacuum them up because I love them. So this morning my son was in the room while I was working out, and he came in and he said, "Mommy, why is the floor all sparkly?" Yeah, because Mommy cannot part with the micro disco ball sequins, and I just need to find the time to go in there and get all of them off the floor. That is so gorgeous, you guys. I'm in love with that. Okay, so we're gonna pop that up. And I know that I want, so before, when this card was horizontal, put my sentiment there. And I think I'm gonna probably do the same thing. So put it either here in the middle or down just a little bit right there on the left. I think, what do you guys prefer? The left or the right? Because I'm kind of liking that left side so that you can see this nice big crescent there. Hello, Melissa from Nova Scotia. Nice to see you. Oh yes, at Create and Inspire. Nice to see you, Melissa. I know you, yes. Yes, speaking of embellishments, I need to get the new ones too. And if you guys don't know what Mindy's talking about, I linked the What's New category over at Gina's shop, and you can find the new ones, and I am going to be getting those for sure. Sometimes when they send stuff to us to create with, they might not have everything in at the moment, and so they just want to get us the kit quickly so we can create with it. And I definitely have to have those embellishments because they're gorgeous. Okay, you make the sunshine brighter. We have you are so kind. You are the perfect reason to celebrate, which I think is a little bit big here. Then there's just a hello, which I really like too. Celebrate the little things for they are the big things. That's so nice. So I feel like you make the sunshine brighter, you are so kind, or hello would fit really nicely in there. Yeah, Mindy says image on the left. Florina says left. Amrita said she likes it on the right. Jane says the right. Janice says left. Ooh, Janet L says left. Sorry, Janice and Janet L. Tanya says on the left. Nikki says left. Oh no, Winston did not go in there, Barbara, or else he would have licked them up. Yes, absolutely. Connie says left. Thank you guys. Now, should we do you are so kind, you make the sunshine brighter, or just a simple hello? I'll let you guys tell me what you think about that while I'm getting some white cardstock here. I have some spare pieces just put aside for this somewhere here down here. I told you I'm a little bit, it's a little bit crazy in here today. So thank you for dealing with my crazy this morning. You are so kind, says Mindy. Okay. I like you are so kind too. Oh, okay. Amrita says sentiment right, image left. Yeah, Jane says I'm okay with the left. Thank you guys for your help. And thank you for kind of pushing me to go toward the cooler side today, because I often go for, I don't know, like I usually go for warmers, or I'll do like my red, yellow, teal, which I love. Let's do you are so kind. So again, keeping this in your Misty, your grip mat, it's just a really great way to just quickly get on with your project. And we're going to do this in black. We're going to do this in Obsidian. Do it twice. I think I do have an Obsidian re-inker. I'm going to have to double check. I think I did get one. Hello, Connie. Nice to see you. E. Miller says, a few months ago, I dropped a bag of 1,600 assorted size buttons in my craft room. I'm still finding buttons. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a mess. I know. These things that we do. Oh, Amrita says, I think the sunshine sentiment would be better with warmer tones. That's a very good point, Amrita. And it does feel very calm and good for you are so kind. I've lost everything right now. Oh, here it is. There we go. My spatula. So someone asked me about my spatula from my video on Tuesday night. And this spatula is my favorite spatula from the Slice machine by Making Memories. And I keep telling Catherine that we need to figure out a way to make that. So Catherine, if you're listening, we need to make it. I want 10 more of them. And I want all my friends to know how awesome that spatula is too. So yes, yes. Okay, so this one was easy to match up. You are so kind. Here's something that I love. Let me just go in a little bit about Gina's dies that coordinate with her sentiment sets. Do you see how it cuts down in the U, in the Y, and in the middle of the Y tail? I'm sure there's a technical term for that, but I'm going to call it the tail. I just love that because it makes it look so much more delicate when it cuts out those areas. You can see more of what's behind the sentiment. It just looks nicer. Janet said she used to have the Slice. Do you still have the spatula, Janet? Because Yeah, I threw out my slice a long time ago, but the spatula just stayed right there with me. So I've been using that since like early 2000s, you guys, that spatula. It's been with me ever since. Okay, so I could, yeah, I think I might want to do that. Cut that out a few times. Yeah, let's cut that out a few times. Look, I have some extra pieces of paper here so that I can just get that nice and dimensional, because I think it'll look really nice with 3 layers. Don't even think I'm gonna tape it here. Just run it through. So pretty. This is just so pretty, Gina. I love it. Just another great way to use this really versatile kit. And the silhouette images, you know, this looks quite feminine, this card, because of that lacy background. But you could create a really simple one without the frilly bits and make it a more masculine looking card. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby said she loves anything Gina K. Don't we all? Yeah, Janet, check your stash, see if you have it. It is my favorite tool. Oh, dropped it. My favorite tool ever. It's okay, just dropped it on my desktop. Okay, so we are going to use our sad little glue bottle that I wrecked. It's okay. We're gonna fix it after the live and get our little tip back out. Poor little guy. Okay. Put these together. So if you don't want to mess with your foam and try to cut your foam into small pieces to get it behind your sentiment die cuts, then this is the way to go. Just grab some white spare cardstock. You know, keep all those offcuts. This is what I use those offcuts for, our little sentiments and for layering up my sentiments. Even the cheap cardstock that you might have from, I don't know, printing something out or whatever, I use that for this sort of thing so that they don't go to waste. Oh, Jen, which one is that you found that was really similar? Is it the same kind of shape? I think we're all obsessed with Gina's products. I love that. Let's put that up. Put that up on the broadcast. I think we're all obsessed with them because they just make it so easy to create, right? Yes, absolutely. Gina is amazing. She's got a great team. She's got some great illustrators too who make awesome products as well. So, you know, there is the kit, but there's also a ton of other products that her illustrator team have created as well. So people like my friend Lisa Hetrick have created additional products to inspire you guys. I'm going to cut one more piece. So this is just slightly skinnier than this extra piece, so I'm going to trim this down. Hopefully I'm trimming it down by enough. I'm going to do a quick cut here. Gina K, make us that spatula. I know. I didn't want to say that out loud, but yeah. Oh, the same shape in a palette set on Amazon. Okay, Jen. I think, yes, I think I remember that. Georgina says, I feel like I'm cheating on Gina if I look at another supplier. That's so funny, Georgina. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here, about 1/4 of an inch from that left side. I just put 1 millimeter foam adhesive on here. Don't need that to be too big. And then my You Are So Kind can go right there in between my 2 circular shapes there. We're going to glue this baby down. What a pretty card though. Nothing too complicated on here, just steps, right? You know, a little bit of masking, blending, stamping, and die cutting. So we covered all the best bases, right? Gosh, you guys, that's pretty. That is so pretty. I love that. Okay, let's see what I got here. I have the frozen rhinestones. Those could be pretty. I have my disco ball sequins, and I have, which one are these, Gina? I think these are more purpley looking. can't remember what the name of these ones are. Oh, those look kind of pretty. They're an iridescent. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. So it's either between this and the frozen rhinestones, which the frozen rhinestones are beautiful. So let's see. I think I'm feeling the rhinestones. I don't know, but the sequins have that purpley blue color that work really well. So maybe we go with the rhinestones. It is pretty, isn't it, Teresa? Thank you guys. And I hate to take you past the hour, but I just had too many ideas. You know, I had too many things that I wanted to share with you. So we went over a little, but I appreciate you all for being here. And I'm going to pop these on off camera. I'm going to go with these. I'm going to go with the sequins, and I will link those right afterward. So be sure to check the links in my video description in about 15 minutes, and I will have everything updated with the colors so that you can pin this project and, you know, remember. So if you want to come back and recreate this card, you'll remember what colors to pull out and what products to grab too. I cannot get that off. There we go. But we're going to add that one later. Yes, I think this is a good call. Adding these. I'm going to do something like that and then put one, I think, over here like that. So they're kind of going across through my sentiment. I like that. That's a really fun card, you guys. So how many cards? This is number 5. This is 5 projects that I've created with the kit, and there are so many more to create. So be sure to check out everything I use in the next few minutes. I'll update that list. If you don't have the Gina K Designs kit, that's already linked below. So please go and check it out. It's called Floral Fix. So many great things in there that are gonna help you to create just so many different cards. I also want, if you missed it, go back and watch our live stream from Wednesday. It's on the Gina K Designs channel. I will also link that below. We created some masculine cards, so we both gave you ideas for how to use that Floral Fix kit to create your Father's Day card, so don't forget about that. If you missed my 3D floral card, that's also up in a regular video, not a live stream, from Tuesday night. So I'm gonna have a premiere tomorrow featuring this card above my head. I can't do it. Look, and Simon's right there too. Look, there's Simon, and there's the card. That's so fun. Simon has some new inks out, so I'll have a premiere tomorrow at 12 noon, 11 Central. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. If you're in Canada, you have a long weekend. And hopefully you'll also join me on Monday for my premiere with scrapbook.com. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so and hit the bell notification so that you won't miss any of my videos. Happy creating, my friends. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.